Next up, we have Lioness Sheeda. She'll be giving a tribute to Marcus Garvey. She'll also be giving a speech entitled Putting into Perspective All Our Ancestors Preach and Sacrifice. She'll also be sharing a poem from her book of poems called Novaturian Torch, a poetic journey to Namibia. So could you give a hand out to Rashida, please?
Up full.
So yes, I'm just going to talk about what Garvey means to me. And Latoya Blackwood, nice to meet you. Yes, you covered a lot about putting into perspective Marcus Garvey philosophy. So I'm here to, continue from there. So we're talking about what should we do when we're ready. So I'm telling you that when we're ready, when we're ready, we will face a lot of changes, and a lot of challenges. And we will feel like the world is against us. But this is how the universe builds its strongest warriors. So this is how I reach here in this space, because I use my battles as a catalyst to push me towards my truth and divine purpose. I'm so glad to have, follow I purpose and my ancestors' mission, which led me to the country of Namibia in the southern part of Africa, where I was a volunteer teacher for 1 year. It was truly an historic place in which Jamaicans have a lot of unimaginable connections. Not only did I meet a Jamaican that owned his own plane, I met Jamaicans that were founders of the University of Namibia. But to find out that our own Marcus Garvey and the UNIA petitioned to administrate and develop this country after the First World War, when German lost Namibia as its colony. So back then it was Southwest Africa, right? And Germans were in charge of it. And after the First World War in 1918, the Germans left it. And Marcus Garvey and the UNIA petitioned to Britain and France. But, dirty Babylon, dirty colonialists, Britain and France, denied Marcus Garvey and UNIA petition and told them that the petition would have to be considered through their state, which was the USA. So they wanted the United States to petition on behalf of Marcus Garvey and UNIA, and we all know it's the United States and, really trample the thing. So that went nowhere, and after that, Namibia was colonized by racist white South Africans. So yeah, as I was saying, this was done by the League of Nations, which is known as the United Nations today. They denied the petition. So they left Namibia vulnerable, and soon this free nation were being fully controlled by racist South Africans who invaded the country and seized the land. It wasn't until 1990, yes, 1990, Namibia got independence after the freedom fighters from the Southern Africa, and Cuba. Yes, all the way from Cuba, and with persons like Bob Marley singing, all of that around the freedom fighters together in South Africa to really fight and liberate the nation of Namibia in 1990. So I'm just saying this, could you just imagine, Namibia is a great country now developing, but could you just imagine how great Namibia would have been if it was run by, a black government, and if UNIA was permitted to administrate? So I say this to show you that there are so much of our untold stories left to be told. And I personally want to start out sharing my journey through my poetry book. I give thanks, to know the Honorable Marcus Garvey, because I know it's not a lot of people know him. And being there in Namibia, I was actually, as I said, my ancestors sent me on a mission because everything just flowed. The same moment I was there this summer, the Prime Minister and the Minister of Culture of Jamaica, Andrew Holness and Mrs. Grange, they came to Namibia because the government of Namibia was honoring Marcus Garvey. So they named that street after him. And you know, that really marks something for me. That, you know, I'm really on the path fulfilling my ancestors' mission, and I will continue to do it. So, thank you. I dedicate this one to Marcus Garvey. J-A to N-A. From the island of Jamaica, a destination known as the Pearl of Africa, in such a ghetto paradise, I found the art of my nation, the stolen history, an uncomfortable, heartbroken surprise. But out of this story, a lioness did rise. From a cub centered around school and church, those places I remember was my only hub. But my interest grew to grasp information anew, observing the poverty on the screen, wondering, where is the help? Who cares for the starving child? How these diseases spread wild. I kept searching for an answer, kept asking the Savior given to us, why must these Africans suffer? Then I knew that I must help in the advancement. I wasn't buying the bullshit story. No one deserved this. What kind of God would make it just? I closed my youthful eyes and all I could see at times was being in Africa. Those days I knew nothing of slavery, nothing of colonization. Oh, our learning of imperialism changed my views on the purpose of superior powers. I could no longer remember my state of mind before, because now everything had changed. Every thought, every hour. My friends and family felt betrayed. I mean, wasn't I supposed to reveal my innermost, as if my thoughts didn't deserve a voice? Well, I was utterly tired of living in Rome. I could no longer do what the Romans do. I don't think it was ever a secret that I am an African. They're trying to fool me with miseducation, telling me who I am is Jamaican. But Jamaica was the name of a slave plantation, branded. No matter where in the world, I'll always be branded. Some are proud, thinking they're larger than that. But how can I be larger than the sub-Saharan DNA? How can I separate myself from great codes embedded in my brain? From the seeds of life, my ancestors have made me immortal. Through the womb, I've manifested this portal. Thank you.